To explore our modern education system, we need to look at the big picture of modern schooling. And what better way to do that than by visiting, well, Big Picture High School, a place that puts a modern twist on the traditional high school experience. It may seem like any other high school, but what makes this place special is when the students aren't here. Instead, you'll find them in the hallways of local businesses and nonprofits working as interns, like junior class member Yuritzi. So tell me, it's a weekday.
Yes, sir.
And you're not in school.
I am not.
How'd you get away with that?
This is my internship, and what we do is help immigrants and refugees of Nashville.
Really?
Yes, sir.
So this is a part of Big Picture's program.
This is. We come here on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and we learn about the real world before even going to college.
The real world.
The real world, and what it will be like.
2 days out of the week, students learn under the supervision of mentors, preparing for the real world by interacting in it.
What I also want is from people that are from different places to come and say, hey, I wanna participate in your project. I wanna talk about where I was born or where my hometown is.
The more people that show up, the more people will show up because they'll be like, oh, there's something going on, versus like if you just have like 6 people, because nobody in the community really goes to that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So in what ways has the internship program through Big Picture prepared you?
It has really helped me with my communication skills. I'm 17 and I speak to people who are much, much older than me about business. I can definitely picture myself doing something like this.
It sounds like it's given you some confidence.
It is. It has given me a lot of confidence, especially to speak to people, to present in front of people.
I know that when I was her age, I definitely was not comfortable calling or meeting with strangers, so.
Sure. Regular week on the job.
On the job.
Yep. At 17.
At 17.
Yeah.
Big Picture High School is seeing a 100% graduation rate, as well as a 100% college matriculation rate. 100% of the students go on to college. So whatever it is they're doing, it's working.
It's about innovation, and it's about looking at high school in a different way. How do students become the center of what goes on in the school based on their passions and their unique interests?
Brenda Diaz is principal at Big Picture and says internships are just one way their school model has adapted to connect with students and engage them academically, socially, and vocationally.
Sometimes in schools we can just worksheet kids to death, but that's not the case here. We're really having them to understand that it's about life application and connecting everything to the real world.
And I've been working on the other stuff for my internship, so I haven't really had a talk with him.
I think it'd be a good idea to meet with that person. Obviously, you probably think that too, right?
Yeah.
Just to kind of see what their original ideas were, or what kind of goals they were trying to meet.
The design is about making sure that students are engaged in their learning based on their needs, personalizing that learning.
So it sounds like you can really customize or almost personalize to the student versus a more broad sort of generic educational system, right?
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly. It's not so much about reading, math, science, even though we do all of that and it's important.
Yeah.
It's about trying to make sure those students can identify those passions that will get them to purpose.
Sure.
So if you can identify your passion, then you can eventually find your purpose. And that's what we're trying to help kids do, so they don't spend most of their adult lives miserable because they're not doing what they truly love. So that's the bigger picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a big picture.
Yeah, that's a big picture. Right.
It's not meant to be a typical high school, but this is just one approach public schools are turning to in order to update the lagging, archaic general education model. This video is inspired by our PBS series, Reconnecting Roots. Visit reconnectingroots.com to watch the full episodes or to check out our music and podcast. Give us a thumbs up and subscribe so we can keep making more. Thanks for watching.